Let's go! New game! Time to rage! Noob tears incoming! Boom! Headshot! Obliteration TV, live and chaotic!
All right, good people. Good evening, good evening. Today's tutorial on how to make a thumbnail super fast for your content creation ideas, brought to you by SCALEZ TAILZ Academy. I'm Reptile Dude DMV, and today we're going to create a thumbnail. I'm basically going to show you how I quickly create something cool. And I say quickly, but in reality, it sometimes takes a while. So I just finished a Call of Duty stream, and I know tonight I want to do a Forza 6 stream, and I also want to do a First Light 7 stream, the 007 game. So I created something the other day using the for the First Light 007. But what I want to do right now is kind of switch up the looks a little bit to do something cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. Now I got to find the artwork that I did the other day, 00. And I think this is it right here. Oh yeah, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to move this. Oh no, I don't do that. We are just going to take this. We're going to move this over here. Now I'm going to do a mashup of styles. So it's going to look kind of strange with the images that I'm putting together. But I have an idea in my head. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Dang it, Bobby. That's definitely not what I want to do. I have an idea in my head and what I want. So I come over my downloads. I need to organize all the files that I create, to be honest with you. Where's the pictures? Yes, I should be able to do this. All right, so that's something I created with the Forza. So this is what, see, so this is going to be a Fortnite stream that I'm going to do later on today. I think I used this one already, but this is going to be, yeah, you see, I do a lot of creations when it comes to the thumbnails, and then you guys get to see one or two of them. But I think I want to use this idea too. So let's see. OB Dragon Doodle. Let's see. It shouldn't be too far. Dragon Doodle for all uses. And I think I want to add this guy in there. Yes. Like that. Oh yeah, we got some more. Oh yeah. Got a lot of stuff when it comes to these thumbnails. And I turn them into videos, as you can see. What is this? This is for, oh, it's in the other one, so it should be good. Even if it uses no fire, just filler. Yeah, so I want to use this guy. Let's see. Let's see, not that one. Not that. Let's see. There's one particular one that I want to use. I think that might be the guy that I use because it's for 007, so I might use that one. Let me see. So this is what I use as a when I'm streaming the video games. Here is my camera overlay. So if you're in the vertical on the Instagram or the TikTok, this is what you see. I'm surrounded by this in my camera. It doesn't work on the widescreens. I got to figure out how to get it to work on the widescreen one. But yeah, so if you're ever watching me on the TikTok, yeah, oh no. I really just want a good one of the yeah, this guy and this guy. Double leg. Oh, I could have just used the one from today. All right, so I'll just use the one I made earlier. Yeah. So basically, what I'm going to do is you'll see. It's super easy what I'm about to do as well. Super easy. I just did the stream. That's this one. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the chat, and the chat usually knows what I want. So sometimes, hopefully, we won't get a whatchamacallit, a flag, because sometimes when you're doing branded stuff, it doesn't want to let you do the. My bad. Sometimes it doesn't want to let you do the branded stuff. It'll give you like a copyright warning. But let's see what we got here. So all I want to do is I need a cool looking pen and ink doodle. Blending all three styles together for a YouTube thumbnail. For a YouTube thumbnail, 16:9 aspect ratio. Art piece, 4K crisp and satirical for a first light playthrough. Now let's see. I put 007 first light. Will it flag it? We'll find out. If it does, we'll take it over to Higgsfield and put it into the Nano Banana. I'll just create a prompt, mixing these three images together, and then we'll shake and bake. But pretty sure the chat is going to do what I need it to do. We'll find out in a matter of moments, folks, as it usually doesn't take that long to deliver a product. So while we're waiting on that to develop, we'll come over here, and as you can see, these are just some of the creations that I go through. Like here's one. Here's a funny one that I was just took a picture, and I put this into the. This is Grok Imagine. So Grok is getting pretty good, really good. It does most of my. Here's a funny one. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear this. He's the captain now. Yeah, so I come over here and I create a bunch of stuff. Not as many videos as I do like graphics, like all of these creations here. You just keep scrolling, and you can see as the new programs come out, I test them out and I'll try different things. I've even created coloring books. So these are all the coloring book colors. I've selected this one. Now the next one is going to be brightly colored like this. I just happen to like the super bright colors. But yeah, so you get the idea. You can have some fun and take your thumbnails to the next level. Try different art styles. So this one is a reusable one that we can use for the Lego Batman, the Dark Knight, Legacy of the Dark Knight. So I can reuse this one if I'm doing it as a YouTube stream, or if I'm doing a vertical TikTok or Instagram, I put it on the bottom half of the screen. And then here's one. So you can play around with the Grok, and here's an actual Grok 2 or Grok Imagine creation So you can see where the errors are, and that's why I don't think I've posted this yet. But if I didn't mention the errors with the graffiti, you wouldn't even really notice it. So this is a very good job by the Grok. But let's see what the chat's going to do. Let's see if we got that. It's still going. It might have stopped because, oh, yeah, we got an image. And there we go. So we got just some fun stuff. Oh, and it even did the image. So look at this. This is going to be busy. It's cluttered, but I love it. It's fun. It just looks like a doodle or a sketch that I've done on a page. It's pretty cool. And look at this. It keeps the details of, especially this dragon dude right here. Hopefully you can see the mouse. But this little dragon is something that we created a couple of images ago. And it just works with what I want to do for the doodles. So basically, this is going to be a really quick video because I was told to try short content first, and then we'll do the long content. But again, this is just how to create a really cool thumbnail. You may not like this, but I do. Is it a little busy? Yes, it's a lot busy. So there's a lot of signal versus a little bit of noise, and I tend to use more noise versus signal. Actually, they signal versus noise. I'm sorry, I had that backwards. Kids don't drink and drive. But yeah, so there's a lot of noise in there. It's busy. You got a whole bunch of stuff to read, today's plan to do. And basically what it is, it took all three images and just put them together. How do I know that? Because you got the dude in the same position. You've got this guy right here in the same position. Nothing has changed. It's just the graphical design error of it, or style of it, I should say. But yeah, so this is going to work. And it says live probably because I might fall asleep and not do it. That's funny. But the only thing that it doesn't do is it doesn't put Xbox controllers. For some reason, it's been putting PlayStation controllers, but it's cool. I kept the Scales and Tails theme in here, and that's where the frog comes in and the cup. So we're just trying different ways to do graphics differently and take the thumbnail game up another notch. So basically what I'm going to do with this now is I'm definitely going to use it. It's cool. It's going to accomplish what I want. So I'm going to download this right here. Not stupid of me to leave. All right, so we are going to save this. And we're going to just label this First Light Stream. And we'll do 5/28/26. Boom. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on to see how long this has been. Okay, it's only been about 13 minutes. Good. So we might actually finish in time. Keep this into like a 20-minute video, which is perfect. All right, so now I'm going to go over to Canva. And I already have it set up for what I've been doing because I made, look at this. As you can see, I make a whole lot of artwork. Tons and tons and tons and tons of different designs and ideas, all just playing around because I'm new at this. I'm not new at this, but I'm not a master at it yet, as you can tell. All right, so we're going to upload the last one we just created, which is the First Light Stream. And again, since it's super easy to do, that's just a doodle. I've got all sorts of different art styles going on in here. As you can see, we've got like comic book style. We've got straight up doodles. We've got 4K. We've got straight up. Oh, I just clicked on too many to pop in. Yeah, but as you can see, I got styles for everybody. I got styles for everybody. And yeah, I animated this earlier. I animated that as a video, so we don't keep this video going too long. My favorite artwork so far is this one right here. It was out of a program, Dream 4.5, and it's this right here. So I don't know if you'll be able to notice this, but I pay attention to details. So I wanted an art piece for a Fortnite stream. You can go outside in a couple minutes. Hold on. So I did a Fortnite stream, and this character was kind of dope, and I wanted to do something different. So if you noticed, I took the time where it says the future of play lot number 1. If you notice the reflection underneath it, it says highlights. And it doesn't say what was on the top part. And I thought this made for a great animation and a great stream intro for a highlight reel. So yeah, you can get very creative and use different tools for the different jobs and play around with different tools to see which one is actually going to let you do what you're trying to accomplish. My main tool is chat. I also use Claude. In fact, the next set of videos potentially that I create will be Claude making me agents. Yes, I'm getting ready to start agentic AI, and I'm going to create a couple of automations and virtually, basically, the easiest way I can say this is now is the time to become AI literate. It's still in its infancy, even though it's moving and fast forward. Now's the time to pick up on it and learn a few tips and tricks, or little tidbits here and there, and change your life. That's what I'm working on, folks. So basically, this is just a fun sketch, and all of these streams are fun. So basically, now I just save it. So this is going to get a quick save as a, whenever you're doing YouTube thumbnails, it has to be 1920 by 1080, which is 16 by 9. And it also has to be under 2 megabytes. So that's why this says limit file size, 1999 KB, and I'm using Canva. And yes, I have my chat set up to where it's almost as an agent working for me as if it was a virtual me as an assistant. So that's how it knows what I want when we're doing the chats. And I suggest everyone do that with their AI and not just use it like Google. You'll yield better results. All right, so this is going to be, yes, OBTV, or Obliteration TV. Now, Obliteration TV is a separation of Scales and Tails, just because to me it's kind of weird if you're watching Discovery Channel and cartoons come on from Saturday morning. So Scales and Tails is more of the educational side of things. Like even this would fall under Scales and Tails Academy, where this will probably go on the Patreon or to go into the school. And you get a quick, easy tidbit on how to. And that's why I named the video game aspect of the streaming Obliteration TV, just to give it a fun separation. But it ties everything together. As you can see, I use reptiles in my art. I use aquariums as dioramas in my art. So the animals are basically just surrounding me in my entire life. Yeah. So we just have to figure out how to get this on a bigger level, and no pun intended, but scale it up so we can actually get a physical building. Once we get a physical building, we can really do some cool work. And that's why I push so hard for the Patreon and the school, and to build a community. And that's why the Scales and Tails merch is important, because we have designs on there that are part of the story. So we have I created a 5-part little series of hoodies. Each of them are the same part of the conservation piece, but they're 5 different representations and 5 different stages of potential ways we can conserve and do better with conservation, because it sucks that the animals, particularly the rhinoceros, they're out there running around. People, they chop the horn off so poachers won't bother them. The poachers still go in there and bother them. We need some aggressive techniques to prevent that from happening in the future, so we don't lose some of the precious animals that are out there. And we can do that with the assistance of artificial intelligence, because if you have an idea, you may not have the full thing, but you use AI to enhance the idea, and now you have like a really cool solution to a problem that exists, and one that could potentially solve the problem for a lot of people, you know? And animals are important. Once they're gone, they're gone. There are ways to potentially bring them back through a laboratory, but it's never the same thing. It's never the same. All right, so we've got this labeled as Obliteration TV First Light 007 stream 5:27. Oh, this is 5:28 actually. 5:28:26. And there you go. And the next thing I'll do just for fun, let me see what we're looking like on time. Oh, good. We're at 19 minutes. I'll show you what I do after I take it from the shake and bake. And we'll go over to the grok. And look how simple this is. You can get involved in detailed and edit it and tell it what you want to do. I do that sometimes, but because I want this video to be short and under 30 minutes, I'm literally just going to take the image. And again, I want all of my videos on YouTube to sort of be cheesy. When it comes to the AI videos, I'm not a Hollywood producer, but I do want you to have some fun. And I do remember watching the old Chinese kung fu flicks that were terribly edited. They were horrible editing. The voices were delayed by like a couple of seconds, but it was the greatest thing ever. And that's what I want to do with these videos here. I did something wrong. I did something totally wrong. Yeah, I don't know how I just did that. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there, folks. There we go. Obliteration TV. So we'll take this, and literally, it's going to be 10 seconds, 720p. I'm going to pop it into Grok, Imagine. Now I have Super Grok, so it's going to think as an agent, and I believe I have it for Think Longer. But you can come in here and you can edit it. Now, usually it gets it on the first try because it knows I want something comical and funny. And again, I just want something cheesy to put in the front of the video, like, boom, check this out, coming later. And I'm going to basically turn this graphic into a little CapCut video and say, hey, video, how-to video coming up, because I'm going to create a thumbnail for this video. And I'm also going to animate that, pop it into the CapCut, edit it up, post it up on the socials, post it up on the YouTube and the Patreon. Boom, you're good to go. The Patreon will probably get the AI cartoons added to the video, both of them, and all that good stuff, edited up a little bit differently than the YouTube. But yeah, you get it. You get the idea, folks. You get the idea. So everybody's contribution comes in handy when it comes to like the founder and the dream builders on the Patreon. Basically, what you're doing, if you do the founder $100 a month, basically, if enough people do that, the funding starts. The funding starts. We can start looking for the properties. We can start the building. We can start really getting things off the ground. That's basically all it is. So the founder donor is basically specifically for that. You believe in the idea, you're catching it early, and we're going to rock out with this thing, because what's in my head, what's on paper, the proposals and all that good stuff, that's not going to go online. That's private conversations. But here we go. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this works perfectly. So I'm going to use it. Again, it's cheesy, and it's going to be a perfect intro to what I want, and it's going to make for a good edited video in a few moments. So again, this was a quick tidbit with your boy Reptile Dude DMV. I hope this was helpful. Step your game up with your YouTube thumbnails. Do something different. Use different art styles. Don't follow the trends. It sucks when I go online, and especially YouTube, and I look at everybody's thumbnails and they all got the same stories. It just leads me to believe that everybody's a part of the system. And when I say the system is, I did a little bit in the music industry, and all of it's rigged. It's all fake. It's all just scripted. It's definitely not what you think it is. But the streaming world seems to be the same way. So we're going to find out, folks. But do things differently. Stand out from the rest of the crowd. You're either going to get noticed or you're not. But the best part is you do it. All right, good people. As you can tell, I'm not a motivational speaker. I just sometimes jibber jabber, and it works. But yeah, Obliteration TV, Scales and Tails, your boy Reptile Dude DMV. This is a how-to on how to create a thumbnail. I hope this was educational. You can follow me on every platform, Reptile Dude DMV. For the socials, Obliteration TV does have Scales and Tails LLCs around on the Instagram. But for the most part, Reptile Dude DMV, I get word back to everybody. And yes, we'll be shaking and baking soon. And these services will be available for public consumption very soon, especially for the content creators, to where you will be able to order graphics and you'll get them delivered. We will make them the best possible quality according to our artistic standards and what we deem as unique and cool. All right, folks. I definitely appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with me for about 25 minutes. We'll see you in the next one. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what the next video should be. And yes, there are a whole bunch of animals behind me. They are all asleep, though. Their lights went off. They're all on a timer. I'll try and do one of these during the day, and I'll pull each animal out. And I won't have the circle. I won't have the layer mask on. I'll have it as the whatchamacallit, the regular square, so you can see all the stuff. But now I'm gonna get this set up for a actual video game stream. So I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna go from this. Let's see. You're gonna see how I do this, folks. I'm gonna go from this to that. All right, good folks. I appreciate you. And just like that, it goes from Scales and Tails Education to Obliteration TV with your host, Reptile Dude DMV. And see what I mean, folks? All of this stuff is super easy to do. I do it. That means you can do it. Until the next one, folks, I appreciate you. Peace.
I am the Neon Frog, master of all hobbies. Gaming, easy win. Reading, I'm a bookworm. Art, I'm a natural. Whoa! Maybe I overdid it. Still the best!